Good afternoon. Welcome to the ICICI Direct webinar. Okay. We will take you through the features of the watch list. Okay, and will guide you the step by step so you can monitor the market and invest and trade accordingly. Whether you are a equity investor for the long term or FNO trader or commodity trader, this session will help you to get the most out of the watch list on the ICC Direct website. So I'll tell you. So from where you can go to the access the watch list from the ICC Direct website. So when you will log into the ICC Direct, okay, go to the stocks, FNO or commodity. On this, the top navigation menu, you will see there is an option for the watch list. So once you will click on this watch list, so this watch list will get open. So on the left hand side, there is a market watch, and right hand side there will be a chart is there on that. So from here you can create your customized watch list. Okay, so if you'll create a customized watch list based on the themes, event, or recent news, you will see that in the last in the weekends in weekends that we have seen after the GST rate announcement, there is a there is a GST rate is coming down on the auto sector, and where the auto sector has announced the rebate and the discount on their vehicles. So accordingly, if you'll create that kind of this thematic watch list, so it will act you to identify it which stock is moving in that way and act it out accordingly. So like if I have already prepared a thematic watch list of auto sector. So when I have prepared the thematic watch list of the auto sector, so you will see I've added Tata Motors, Hero Motor, Maruti, Eicher, Ashok Leyland, Mahindra, and Tata Motors. Okay, so what happened? So these over the weekend, all of these auto companies have announced a discount on their purchase. Okay, and to pass on the full benefit of GST reduction. So in the anticipation of that, the consumer demand will increase because of that GST reduction, and that demand will spurt on that. So we have seen that the TVS Motor, Hero Honda, Maruti, Eicher Motors almost they are up by 3.5%. So if you want to create this kind of the watch list, so what we have to do, we have to go to this watch list. Okay. On this, if you see, we need to add in stock. So like if I want to play on the event like RBI policy. So when the RBI policy is really come in that the impact sector is a banking, NBFC and the reality sector. Okay, if there will be a rate cut, so probably we'll see a good movement in the banking sector, NBFCs, or the reality sector. So we can create that kind of the watch list like DLF. I'm typing. Okay, so here is the DLF. I just click on the ad. Okay, like Godrej Properties. Godrej Properties. Click on the skip. So see the DLF and the Godrej Properties available on our watch list. So whenever the news breaks out, speed matters. Watch lists built around the sectors or themes helps you to act faster before the market fully adjusts the impact of this any news. So if you see on this, when you will go to the mouse over, you will see there is a buy, sell, market depth, and chart option. If I want to see the chart of this Godrej property, I click on that. So there is a chart of the 1 day is available on this watch list. If I click on the buy, so there is a buy order panel with the sticky market depth is get open. So here you can put the quantity, 100 quantity or 1100 quantity. Okay, and the market price or limit price, once you will click on the buy, so this order will go to the exchange. So like I'll just place a stock order at Godrej property at 1900. So when I click on the buy, there's add fund requirements, this order sent, and when I can see that there's a it's already available in my order book. So watch list, when you're creating the watch list, here you can create add up to 50 script and the combination of stocks, derivative, and the commodity. So you for trading and investing in any segment, you don't need to hover on the screen, switching between the screen. So now if we'll see, if I want to add the commodity stocks, okay, so I'm adding the crude. Okay, and when I click search on the crude, so I have already got the option for the crude option chain and the crude future. So I click on the add. Now the with the stocks, I have added the crude. Now if I want to add the Nifty future, so on same watch list, I'm adding commodity, FNO, and the equity, the stocks. So the multiple tracking of the script on the same watch list of the from the multiple segment can is usually you can track it from the same one watch list. Okay, this which enables you to help fast track help and track the market movement. Okay, so now if you see, if I click on the buy, so this Nifty future option future window will be open by order panel. Okay, if I want to place the order, I can click on the buy, the order will be placed on that. So on this screen is showing that for placing this Nifty future, okay, the required margin is available 2,15,000. So if I'll click just in that on the double lot 150 quantity, the required margin is 4,30,000. So if I want to buy at the limit or the markets, I click on this market or the limit. Okay, and if I'll place the order, the order will be placed and it will be available on this order book. So you can see that the order is already placed, and I can see that this is the expanded watch list. You can see this expanded watch list from the expanded icon. Okay, so once you will click on the expanded icon, you will see the expanded watch list where you have LTP, percentage change, price change, bid quantity, bid price, offer quantity, high, low, close, volume, and the average price. So it's giving you the all of the information on the same screen, okay, which will help you to identify and monitor the price movement of the stocks or any script, and accordingly you can place a trade on that. So now if you want to see any fundamental and the technical of the stocks, so on the three on the mouse over, we have a three dot option. Okay, where there is the option of technical. So if you click on the technical, so this is the technical details of the available on our website. So this is the EMA, SMA, delivery volume for the yesterday, the week, the month, the 6 month. So which will give you the essence with the stocks that how much the volume is happening on the stocks on an average 6 month basis, 1 month basis, 1 week, and yesterday. Okay, with the bullish average movement, the resistance and support, it's giving you the price change analysis from the yesterday, 1 week, over the month, and over the 3 months. So it's giving you the glimpse of the stock. So how it's performed the last 3 months, last 6 months, and over the year. Okay, over 3 years, it has performed, it has went up by 90%. Over 5 years, the 400%. So these are the things. This is available on our watch list on the three dot. And when you will click on the overview, it gives you the fundamentals and the technical highlights. So the technical highlight is there. So where it is showing the 5 days, 10 days moving average. Okay, with the volumes, key highlight the fundamental details of the 12, the trailing EPS, the PE, price to book value, market cap of the stocks, and the sector PE, the book value of the stocks, dividend yield, and the face value, and the beta. The SWOT analysis showing you the strength and the weakness of the stocks. When you click on the view mode, so it's explaining you what is this their strength of the stocks. Okay, what is the weakness of that stocks, where is the opportunity on that, and the threat, it's already available on the SWOT analysis. So it's giving you full the glimpse of the stock which is available on our watch list. Okay, so I just reduces it on that. Okay, and click on the chart. So now if I want to see the chart of that, okay, so once I click on this chart, so this chart on the right hand side, Nifty chart is visible on the day candle. If I want to change the timing of that, so if I want to go see the intraday chart of the 5 minutes, so it's available from here. You can change the timing of the chart. So it's accordingly the candle will show you the 5 minutes candles on this screen with the volumes. Okay. And now, if you are FNO trader on expiry trader, okay. So if you want to the for the FNO trader, what matter most is the strike prices and the open interest and open interest built up. Okay. So what happens? So when you will click in the option chain, okay, this option chain will is available with the price rise, with the change of the price and the open interest and the change of the open interest. Same way, if you want to see the expanded view of the option chain, so once you will click on that the expanded icon, you can see the expanded view of the option chain where you have the volume, OI lags, OI changed today's LTP, the strike price, then the put side. And from this option chain, if you want, you can place the order from on the mouse over. There is an option for the buy and sell. If you want to place the order, you can click on the buy and this. And if you click on the buy, this order will be placed to the mark on the limit order and it will be visible on your order book. And if you want to place the GTT orders, so once you click on the GTT, this is giving you the 3 leg orders with the GTT. By placing the order at the market or limit price, your stop loss and the target price will simultaneously placed on the and it will be visible on your order book. So when you will go to the order book, if you want to see the GTT book, it's available here. So you can see the GTT book, it will be available here. So now on the watch list, again, I'm coming into that. So now another thing is that if you are a long-term investor, you are tracking your portfolios always. Okay. So what we have given the option into this. So on the watch list, when you will click, there is a 3 option of that, my portfolio and the predefined. When you will click on this my portfolio, okay, this will give you your, it will show you your portfolio stock which you are holding and the LTP and the today's price from the yesterday closing. Okay, so it's available here. So if you see the Yes Bank is down by 1.7% from the yesterday closing. UK in India is up by 3.5% from the yesterday closing. So it's enable you to track your portfolio stocks. Okay. And if you want to see the portfolio, when you will click on the portfolio, this will be available on that, the stocks and everything will be there. In my portfolio, again, when you will click, there is a predefined. So when you click on the predefined, so by default, you will get the Nifty 50. So from the Nifty 50, so today, if you see the Nifty is up by 135 points. So which are the mover in this Nifty that is Nifty is open is trading at 135 point positive. So from here, the filter icon, if I'll change with the percentage change, okay, ascending or descending order. So I'll change with the descending order. So see the M&M is up by 4.5%, Bajaj Auto is up by 4%, Tata Motor is up by 3%, ICICI Motor is the 3%. So all of this auto stocks more or less is up by 2.5% to 4%, which is the driver for the Nifty for giving you the point up by 132 points. Okay. And if you see so all in which all stocks in the Nifty is going down. So Titan, Bharti Airtel, L&T, Hindustan Lever, Industrial Bank, and Apollo Hospital is dragging the Nifty down. So by the sorting features, it's giving you the option to say in ascending on or descending matter which stock is pulling the Nifty upside and which stock is pulling the Nifty in the downside. Same we have option for the Nifty bank. Okay, this Nifty bank predefined always is will see the impactful when you will see the RBI policy is there. So you can see that. So which after the RBI policy announcement, which stock is getting impacted on the positive side or the negative side. So same way you can filter it from the percentage change or the price change. Okay. So it can give you that the stocks Kotak Mahindra Banks today up by 0.7% and the price pump is up by 14 rupees. If you want to see the percentage, accordingly the percentage change. Okay. So if you see the AU Finance Bank is up by 1.5%, Canara Bank is up by 1.2%, HDFC Bank is close to 1%, and PNB is close to 1%, is up on that. So from predefined watch list, you can track the stocks on this predefined indices and which stock is performing well and which stock is going down. And again, if you want to see the watch list, you can click on this watch list. There you here you will see your watch list that you have created for your trading. So if you see when you create a focus watch list, okay, so it will help you to identify the trades and the opportunity, okay, according to the market movement. So there is no need to search again and again for any stocks to see the price movement or any script for the price movement to see the market impact and the volatility. Like if I'm an intraday trader, so I'll always look for the volatile stocks. So if I'll create any watch list with a theme base that I want to track a volatile stock. If I have added some few stocks which are the highly volatile and I want to capture the opportunity of the upside and on the downside according to the market movement, so I can track it from here and I can place the trade in the single click. So like if the Godrej properties will see, click on the buy. So we have the market depth, the bid and ask quantity, today's high and low, 52-week high low, open price, average price, this the quantity. If you want to place the trade into delivery, you can do that. If you want to place the trade into intraday, you can click on the intraday, click on the quantity, how much quantity you want to place that, the limit price or the market price, or MTF you want to place the order, you can click that and the bracket orders. It can you can place the order in all of this segment which is available for the Godrej property. So any segment, if you want to place the order, you can place the order on the single screen without switching between the screen. And once you will place the order, okay, it's available in the open positions. When you will click on the position, all of this order. So whether you have placed the order in intraday, whether you have placed in an MTF, whether you have placed in the orders into the future and option segment, it's all available here. And this order will be available here and the position will be available here. So from here you can, so right now I don't have the position, okay, but if you'll place the order, the position will be available here and from here only you can place the sale order or score off order for your said position. So if you want to score off, you can score it off from there. What we have done it again on this. So if you want to place the order from the chart also, okay, so same way you can do it. So I'll just click on the chart. I want to see the Nifty chart, Nifty future. So I want to place the Nifty future order from at market. So if I click on this, okay, so my buy order panel will be open. And if I want to place the order, 2400, 24,850, I can put the limit price, click on the buy. My order will place at the limit order. So once it will come at 24,850 during the market, my order will get executed. Now, if today, if I want to place the order from here, so another way to place the order is from here also. If you see in the mouse over, there's a plus icon is showing. So once you will click on this, okay, so this order panel will be open and then you can place the order at whatever the price if you want to place it, 24,800. So it's available here and just place that the order will be sent to the exchange and it will be available on this order book. So it's very easy for you to monitor to the different stocks and different script on the single screen and the position on the same screen. So you know you don't need to go to the anywhere else for checking the position into the multiple segment. You have orders into the position into the commodity, you have position into the FNO, you have position into the MTF. From the single at a one screen, you can see your all of the position is available. here. So if you want to see your portfolio on that, so just click on the portfolio. So once you will click on the portfolio, your portfolio will be available here. This is the stock portfolio, okay, and this is the FNO portfolio, and this is commodity portfolio. So all of these things is available here. And the same screen, if you want to allocate the fund, you can allocate the fund from here. So suppose if I want to allocate the fund into equity 5,000 rupees, I can just added it, click on this add, and my fund is allocated in the into the equity segment, the 5,000 rupees. So for allocating the fund also, we are on the same screen. We are not switching the screen. Okay, we are on the doing on the single screen. Now, if you want to go to the option chain, if you're a FNO trader, okay, so by default, we have given a option of Nifty predefined indices, okay, Nifty, Sensex, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty. So if I'll click on the Sensex, so my Sensex option chain will be visible here, okay. If I'll click on the Bank Nifty, my Bank Nifty option chain will be visible here. If I'm a commodity trader, if I'll click on this crude oil, so it's if I'll click on the crude oil, so my crude oil option chain is visible here. So it's enable me to act faster according to the option chain, and I can trade on that. So when on this, okay, and this my buy order panel will be open. Just hold on, I get some. I think there is some network issue. Apologies for the network issue. There is some network issue at here. Okay, on the option chain. Suppose if you want to add any option contract in your watch list. So what we have given it. So on the three dot, you will see there's an option for to add to the watch list. Okay. So when I'm clicking on that, so if I want to add it in the watch list one, so I can add it. So see, there's the option that I've got it. So if I want to add this, the watch list one, if I want to add the Sensex option contract on the three dot, if I click on that, the option click on this. So now when I'll go to my watch list, okay. So if you see, I have added the contract option contract for my option chain, and it's available here. Okay, that the Sensex, Nifty 24,800 put option, Nifty future. So all of the contract I have added here, and it's available on this watch list. So as an expiry trader, if I'm a FNO trader on the expiry, so I don't need to go to the search panel every time to see that. So now if I want to see the TCS option chain, okay. So once I will click search on the TCS, and then once I'll click on this TCS option chain, so my TCS option chain will be available here. So there is a one way from where you can see the TCS option chain. Another way is that like if I want to see the option chain of Reliance Industry. So once I click on this, so this Reliance Industry option chain is available here with the chart of the Reliance Industry. Okay. So it is available here. Same way I can, if I want to buy, I can buy it. If I want to sell it, I can sell it from here. Okay. So now if you see for the selling one lot of Reliance Industry, the margin required is 1,17,000. So now if I want to do it for the 1,000 quantity, so it's giving me the option, okay, and showing the margin that for selling the 1,000 quantity of the put option, it will require 2,35,000 as a margin. So the margin is also available on this order panel, which tell you that for buying and selling this contract, how much margin for buying the option, how much the premium is required, and for the selling any contract, or the how much the margin is required for that. Or suppose if you don't want to sell that, you want to buy that. Okay, just you don't need to go to the option chain again and then mouse over it. You just simply click on this buy. This order panel will be on the buy side. Okay, so now it will showing you for the 1,000 quantity buying this option contracts. It required me 17,800 rupees. Okay, and this is the sticky market depth where the bid and ask is showing. Okay, the 52-week high low, the open price, and it's also available the average price, and the volume is available on that. Now, how to use the chart functionality which is available on our website on the watch list. Okay, how to use the technical indicators on that. So I'll explain you step by step how to use this and how to save it, how to see the multiple chart on the same screen. Okay, if you want to see the chart, okay, another in another tab, so there's an option for that. If you click on this, so my chart will get pop out there. So now I'm seeing the Reliance chart in another tab. So we do have a Reliance chart here also. We can see this chart on this also. Okay. So now if you see the indicator, I will place RSI. So it's available here. So RSI is showing here and the Bollinger Band. These two indicator are placed. Yes, I can do it from here on from the chart. So I can place the n number of indicators on that. So there is no restriction on this. So you can place this more than two indicators. If I want to see the 52-week high low, it's available here. So I can place that. Okay. So if I want to save the settings, okay. So there is an option for that. So there is a save indicator template. So I'll just name this RSI and I say saved it. So it's all available here. So whenever I want now, right now, if suppose if I'll close this indicators, okay. Now I want to see the templates, the study that I've saved it. Okay. So I'll just go to this templates RSI. So this study is already is now available here. Now, if I want to see the multiple chart at one screen, okay, this is also possible. If you see there's an option for the chart layout, okay, click on that. So if I want to see the three charts, okay, so you can click on that. There is a three chart here, and you can see that for now. If I want to see if I want to compare this Reliance industry with the ONGC, so I'll just click on that ONGC. So now this chart is showing for the ONGC. Now if I'll see the Bharat Petroleum, so the BPCL is available. Now if I want to save this setting, so whenever I come to the screen, I just need to load it. So I'll just want to save this chart layout to save it like OMC. I just saved it. So now if I just click onto the single chart. Now, if I want to see the multiple chart format, okay, so what I have saved into that. So once I go to this OMC, and there is an option for the load chart layout. So when I click onto this OMC, this all three charts will be available here. So what I have saved is that. So it's enable you to see and track the stocks, okay, on the same sector in the oil and marketing companies like Reliance, ONGC, and the BPCL. So it's give you the essence of that. If you see today the Reliance industry is coming down, the ONGC is coming up, the BPCL is coming going up. So it give you the sense that how this marketing company is performing in this in that sector. If you want to close this pop-out chart, you can close this, and the functionality that I have used it on this chart is also available here also. So if we go to the chart layout, if I want to see this, I can click that three chart layout from here. It's available here. So we can see that. And whatever I've saved that things there, so I can load it from here. So now to see, I've loaded that chart. So now all of the chart is visible here. So I've loaded the three charts is available here. If I want to see the single chart, Okay. So like ONGC. So I'll just click on that. I've selected the ONGC. Okay. And the, sorry, the Reliance, and the single chart is available. It's showing me here. Now, another thing is that if you want to pop out this screen, the watch list, so there is an option for that new tab. So when you will pop out this new, click on this, okay, what will happen? Your chart, your watch list will replicate it in another tab, okay, and on the wider screen. So now if you see, this is available here, okay. So you can see that the all of this functionality, whatever the chart was there and the watchlist was there, it's available here. On the same screen, if you want to expand it, you can expand it from here, okay. And you can click and you can see that if you want to see the technicals and the fundamentals of any stocks, like the auto, if I want to see that, the TVS Motor, Hero Honda, so I'll just click on this. I will see the technicals. It's available here. I can see that the technicals of the stocks is available here. So now if you want to see the expanded option chain, it's available here. So now what we have done this, so you will see that there is an option for the create basket and the ready-made strategy. So once you will click on the ready-made strategy, it's give you this ready-made strategies, which is like short iron condor, bear bull call spread, bear put spread. So now if I'll click on the short iron condor, you'll see. So this is giving you the option which all contracts is getting buy and the sell on this. So when you will create the basket, just need to create the basket name iron. Okay. And once I create it, so it giving you the option to place at the market or limit. If you want to place the order at the limit, just click on the limit and the place order. Once you will place the order, you will get the order confirmation screen. Okay, from there you can see the which all order has been placed. So once this order is placed, this same order is available on your open position when you will click. And from here, if you want to score off and you want to book the profit, you can book the profit from here. In order book, if you see, there's an option the reorder also. So if you click on the reorder, okay, the reorder panel again will open, okay, and you can place the order into a once again and again. Okay, if you want to cancel it, there is if you want to modify on the three dot, you can modify it or also suppose if I want to modify it 1850. So I've modified the order at 1850. If I want to cancel this order, I can cancel that. View details, the order details is available here. And the market depth on the screen, if you want to see, so this market depth is also available here. So if you want to cancel this order, you can cancel this order from here also. And if you want to click, if you have multiple orders placed and which are not executed in order state, you can select this and we have a multiple selection of the order and you can cancel it at one click. So I've just click it. So my order is cancelled and it is showing here. So now if you see the order is my cancel. From the filter option, if you want to see the exchange wise, the status wise, is you can if you view it, then that whatever the option you have chosen, this is visible on your screen. Now for the chart, if you see, I have applies the two indicators, the Bollinger Band and RSI. Okay, so if I'll go to on this 1-day chart, if you'll see, so whenever we are seeing the RSI is hitting low, okay, from the 7th April 2025, when we have seen the RSI is trading at 32.45, and that time Nifty was trading at 21,844. So that from that the market has bounced back and it went to on the higher side till this option from here. And after that, you will see when the RSI is hitting on the higher side, we usually see there is a strength that is there into the market. Okay, it is there and the market is going on the higher side. And after that, when we will see RSI on the upper band, So we are seeing that when again the RSI is coming down, accordingly the market is also behaving like that. See, so now again on intraday, if I'll see, I'll just click on the 5 minute chart. Okay, so now if you see on this side, the RSI hit the 70 marks. Okay, and the market has touched the upper side of the Bollinger Band. Okay, now so after the RSI is coming down, so the Nifty is also coming down, and it has reached the middle line of the Bollinger Band, and it remained there for a few minutes, and again it's went up after this. The RSI, if you see, it's also hit that middle line. And after that, we have seen the some upward movement into the RSI. And again, the market started going up and hit the upper band of the Bollinger Band. And from there, if you see the RSI on the higher side, and this Nifty has touched the higher side of the Bollinger Band. And then we have seen the single candle fall on this in another 5 minutes. The market has fallen, and thus RSI also we have seen the one-sided downside at this lower level at the 29.95. The RSI hit the lows in today's market. So this is in the 5 minute, the market has come down from 24,870 to 24,775. So almost you will see the market has come down by 50 points. So by applying the technical analysis on this chart, you can identify the trend, you can analyze the stock movement. Okay, so most of the people use the Bollinger Band, most of the people use the RSI, some people use the moving average, some people use another indicator. So which all indicators the users are comfortable, they can apply that, and accordingly from the same screen they can use and trade or invest it from the same screen and on from this. So now we'll see another. So if you don't want to on this screen, if you see, I'll just do this. Okay, so there is another option. So if we'll go to the watch list. So if you don't want to pop out the screen, so if you want to full screen more, so if you click on the full screen, this watcher will be on the full screen. It's available here. Now from the option chain, you will see there is an option. If you see on this, there is an option for the basket. Okay, and from this option also we have given a option to create a basket order to place a multi-leg strategy of any indices. So suppose if I click on this option chain, expanded it, there is an option for the create basket. So now if I want to create a basket order for the Nifty, okay, so I'll just click on the multi-leg. I've given our name to this basket order. Then this buy sell option will come here. So once if I'll click on this buy, so see there is a one leg added. If I'll click on the sell, this another leg is added. If I click on this sell, the another leg will be added. If I click on this buy, the another leg will be added. So once I expand it, okay, there will option will be available, and I can place the order in a single click. So if you want to add a future also in this basket, there's an option for that. You can click on this future and you can click on this to buy. So this leg will be added here. If you want to add the bank Nifty into same basket, the future, you will just click on this basket, click. If you want to add the option contract, just click on this buy, sell. So whatever the multi-leg strategy you are preparing and you want to place the order, you can create in that and just expand it. And once you will see the all order is there, and when you will place the order will be placed, and the order confirmation screen will come, from where you will see which order has gone and which order has been placed. So if I'll click on this close, okay, the same order will be visible here. The order book, whatever the order you have placed it, and the position, the order has been executed. Okay, if you have placed the market order, the order will be executed. If you have placed the limit order, the order will be remain into order state until the limit has not been came to the that price will not hit the mark, that the limit price. Okay, when the limit price will come, then that time order will get executed. Then this will reflect into the position. Okay, now in the position also, when the order is executed, you can see the position of the all of the executed order in your position. Now, if suppose if you want to see the Nifty, Okay, so the Nifty near expiry is 9. Tomorrow is the expiry for the Nifty. Okay, and if you want to create a basket for this tomorrow, okay, so what you can do that I just create a one basket Nifty 9. So I want to create the strategy. So whatever the strategy is there. So suppose if I want to create my own iron condor, okay. So what I can do that I will sell this put option, buy this put option. I'll sell this call option. I'll sell this put option. So there's a four leg will be added here. Okay. And this will be available here. If you see there is a place order. And when you will click on the place order, you can place the order into that. Okay. And this order will go to the market. There's basically a multi-leg order panel from where from the basket you can place the order into the market, and you can capitalize the market movement during the expiry days of the Nifty. So you have created the basket before today you have created the basket, and if you want to execute it tomorrow, you can execute it tomorrow by just clicking the place order on that. So whatever the basket you have created is available here. If you see, there's a three basket I have created, so available here. And which basket, if you want to create, you want to place the order, just click on this basket. Okay, the basket will be available, and just click on the place. The order will be placed into the market. And suppose if you want to place, see that Sensex, okay, the Sensex is also there. So we have a multiple expiry 11 September, 18 September, 25th September. So if I want to see the option chain of the 18th September, so once I'll click on this option chain of 18th September, the 18th September option chain is available for the Sensex. Same ways, it's available on the on this Fin Nifty and the Nifty. So we have a multiple expiry. So you don't need to go and the search the strike price, the expiry, so which strike price is there. And from here you can identify that. So let's go to the Nifty option chain. Okay. So now if you see on the option chain, option on the put side have the highest open interest. If you see on the put side, the highest open interest is available at 24,800 is 1.29 1.75 CR. Okay. So the high after that is 1.33 at 24,600. On the call side, you will see that we have a highest open interest on the 24,900 and the 25,000 at the 25,000. What shows the open interest when you are the option chain? So basically, if you see the option chain on the put side, if there's a higher open interest, there's the possibility that market can take a support on this level. On the call side, if you see the option chain, if the highest open interest there, so that is a possibility that market can take a resistance at that level. But it also tells you if that level break, so probably and it will sustain below that level. So probably we can see a more downside level because there is a chance that the Nifty is trading at below 24,800 and we have a highest open interest of 1.75 CR. So those who have sold the Nifty put option, they are in the danger because market is trading at the lower level, and that might be possible. Market go on the lower side, more on the lower side, and they will start those who have sold the option 24,800 put option. So might we will start seeing that they will start covering that. If you see earlier it was 1.75, now it has come to 1.762. So suddenly a 10 lakh open interest had been reduced from the 24,800 put option. So this give you essence of that where the market will take a support and resistance if that level is break. Okay, so probably market can give you the breakout level at the lower side or the downside. So it give you the essence on that the expiry trading. So if this level is hold on, so probably we'll see a bounce back. If not hold on, so probably we'll see a lower side or the upper side movement into the market. So it's available here. So if you want to create a ready-made strategy on that, if you click on this from the option from here also, so click on that. So now if I don't want to create a ready-made strategy in Nifty, I want to create on the TCS, any stocks. I'll just search at the underlying TCS. I'll click on the short iron counters. So on the short iron counter, my this ready-made strategy will be available here, which sorry for that. I think there is some network issue. Okay. So this iron counter with the network, this will be available here. So you can see that. So now when you go to, when you if you want to minimize the watch list and you want to see the chart also, okay, just click on this minimize. Okay, now if you see, there's a chart of the Nifty and the option prices is also there on that. So if you want to see the chart of any option prices, okay, so if I'll click on this, so I want to see the chart of 24,800 put option, so I've clicked on that. Apologies for this network connection. Today the net takes little bit of the way. So if I want to see the Nifty strike price at 24,800 put option chart prices, so see. So once I click on that, so I've seen that the Nifty 24,800 chart. So there is options coming and just, so now if you see, the price has moved from 26 to 51 into that. In 5 minutes candle in 1445, 245. So we have seen that the 5 minutes candles, okay, the Nifty put option prices from 26, 34 to it went to 52. Now it's trading at 47.40. Okay. So same ways now if I want to compare this Nifty things, okay, so I'll just close this. Okay. Now, if I want to compare, I don't want to create a multiple chart. Okay. I want to compare the same screen. Okay. So what I can do, if I click on this plus icon, I'll click on Nifty. So once I click on this, close that. So it's available here. So how the Nifty has performed, and that after that it's showing. So how this according to Nifty, how much on the same FAM this stock has performed well. So if you want to change the candle, don't want to see the candle line chart, if you can see, so if you can click on this line chart, okay, and suppose you don't want to line chart, you can see you want to see. So there is a chart is also available. On this candle, we have this rainbow candle is also there. So you can see that the rainbow candle is also there. 5 minute chart. Now again, if you want to go back to the candles, you can see that the candles is available here and you can trade from this also. So if I'll click on this price is, so this order panel will be open and from there only I can place the chart, the order from the chart. So it's also available, and if you want to place the GTD order with that, once the order is getting executed and after that you want to place the stop loss and trigger prices and the target prices, just click on this. The here from you can place the 3 leg order buying for buying into the any contract or the limit order and accordingly the stop loss and trigger prices. Okay, so what will happen? So once the stop, suppose the trigger price is achieved, once your order executed and the trigger price is achieved, then your stop loss order will get cancelled. And if your stop loss order is triggered, then your target price will get cancelled. And if you want to create a GTD from here only in the single leg GTD, just click on that on the 3 dot. Okay, so there is an option on that GTD. You can create the GTD from here. You can create the GTD from here, either in the buy or sell side. If you want to see the September 16 September weekly contract from here, you can see that 16 September the weekly contract is also available here. Now, suppose you you want to place an order. Okay, don't want to add any contract on the on your market watch list. So what you can do, you just search it TCS. You see on the search option also we have given a option for the buy sale and the chart. If you click on the chart will appear here. If you click on the buy, so buy order panel will be appear here, and you can it will enable you to click place an order in a fewer click. Not you have to do it the multiple click. Once you will click on that, the buy order panel will be open. On this one side is the sticky market depth, and accordingly you can place order on this limit order or the market order, whichever you want. You can place the order. You can do that. So now what happened? So I have created this. I have created the focus watches auto sector. Today we have seen that from the GST reform, we thought that probably the auto sector will come with some discount offer, which will do to boost the demand of the consumer. So means you will see if from the last in the coming last weekend. So most of the auto sector has come up with this discount offer on that. So after that, you will see the all of the auto sector is almost up by 3.5%. Now, if you are going to see which in I have created the watch list, focus watch list on the auto sector, in which in this my focus watch list, which stock has performed very well. So I just gone with the percentage change with the descending order. I click on that. So Ashok Leyland is up by 5%. M&M up by 3.5%, close to 4%. Tata Motor is close to 4%. I'll see if I want to see the price changes with that. So I'll just see that the price changes. I've seen that. If I want to sort it with the name, so I can sort it with the name. Okay. So I can sort it with the. So from here, what will happen? You can sort it the watch list of the stock added on your market watch according this three parameter. And in the expanded watch list, you can sort it according to the percentage change, the price change, the today's high and today's low. If you want to see which stock has shown the today's high, you can click on this the today's high. If you want to see the today's low, you can click on this today's low. Open, and the volume is also available here. Then the average price is also available on this watch list. So which enables you and on the single screen giving you a lot of information for taking or trying to the invest. See, for the long-term investor, they create a watch list, market watch to track the stocks, and whenever there is a fall into the stock, they usually buy it. So how they can buy it? So when they will add those stock in which they want to buy it and keep tracking it. So whenever the stock has come down by 5 to 6%, if they want to buy it, and they can buy it. So they don't need to go and search again and again for tracking the. So on the market watch, it enables you to track multiple stocks at one screen if it is a thematic base or event base. Like suppose if there will be a RBI policies. So where the RBI policy will impact? The RBI policy will impact on the banking sector. The RBI policy will impact on this reality sector. The RBI policy will impact on the reality sector. So once the RBI policy will come out, so probably we'll see a movement according to the RBI policy, the positive and the negative movement on the stock. If this stock is already added, so if you see that you can create an event watch list. If their stock is already added on your market watch, so it will very easy for you to track it and trade accordingly your scenarios and your what you can say. The way you want to invest it. If you are an intraday trader, you'll always look for the volatility, and you always look for the volatile stocks. And if and there is a RBI policy, so this is the good for the intraday trader. They are tracking it, and before the market will digest the RBI impact. Okay, so it's visible on your market watch, and you can act it accordingly. So when the news break, speed matters. Watchlist build around the sector or themes. Okay, helps you to act faster before the market fully digests the impact. So it's the essence of the watch list, which can enable you to trade, track the multiple stream and the multiple segment of the stocks, whether the commodity, whether the long-term stocks, whether the intraday stocks or expiry contracts, act it accordingly. So here, what happened? We have a five watch list. In one watch list, you can add up to 50 stocks. So if the watch list is the focused, so if you maintain a focused watch list, so it will help you to trade and take a decision faster on to perform any kind of investment and the trade. So it's always preferable to make a focus watch list. Okay, based your assumption, based your studies. Okay, if you want to play out the event, you can play. You can add the stocks on the event basis, like we have seen from last 1 month. That there will be a general GST announcement, and then from the last third first week of September, we have come the government announced the GST, and we have seen that the market has moved up from the higher side, and after that it's came down. So there is an impact of the GST, where the GST has come down from 28% to 18%. Some of the things segment where the GST has come down to 12% to 5%. Some of the segment where the GST has come down to 12% to 0%. Some of the segment where the GST has come down to 5% to 0%. So these are the impact which is available on the market, and we have created this kind of the watch list on the event basis with the GST impact, and where the GST reduction will help the companies. If we have created that kind of the market watch, so it will definitely help us to track the market and act accordingly with this speed. So that's all from my side. If there will be any questions, I'm open to answer the questions from your side. So one of the user have asked me how to put a trail stop loss. That we do have a facility of trailing stop loss. So when you will go to the FNO section, so I'll just show you from where. So when you will go to the FNO segment, so from smart tools, you will see that there is an option of the algorithmic trading screens. Okay, where do we have an option for this smart trading or trade? Okay, so if I'll go with this live trade, so suppose if I want to do that Nifty 24,700 put option, I'll just click that, close it. Okay, I want to buy it at any price, one lot, and the maximum loss I want to bear it to 5,000, and the maximum profit I want to cap it at 50,000. And when profit reaches to 5,000, I want to lock the profit at 2,500. So what happened? So whenever there is a profit of the 5,000, so now if you see the whenever your strategy reaches to 5,000 profit, your profit will lock at 2,500. So when it will reach to 10,000, your profit will lock at the 5,000 rupees. So your profit on every 5,000 rupees, your profit trail, whatever this you have given it, so it will move into same proportion. So now you have given the profit trail at 2,500. So when the profit, if profit will go to 10,000, your profit will log profit will be at 5,000. If your profit will go to 15,000, your log profit will go to 7,500. So whenever the market will come down, at least your 7,500 will profit will be booked. So from here you can trade your what you can do profit, and you can define your maximum loss and the maximum profit also. So if it will reach to 50,000 rupees, your profit will be booked and your position will be closed. And if it will reach go down to 5,000, your profit your loss will be booked and your position will be closed. And between the journey of the price you have taken it, Okay, and the maximum profit. If market is going in the way that you have anticipated, okay, and it's going the same way, then your profit will be on every 5,000 rupees. You have given option that your profit should be locked at 2,500, so it will be locked at 2,500. When it will raise to goes to 10,000, it will locked at 5,000. When it will go to 15,000, it will profit will be locked at 7,500, and when it will go to profit will go to 20,000, it will locked at 10,000. So on every 5,000 rupees increment, 2,500 will be incremental stop loss will be 2,500 rupees. The trailing stop loss will be happen. Yes, sir, we can put stop loss in F&O trade. Okay. So stop loss can be put from the open position. If we go to the open position, if you see, I'll just show you. In the open position, there will be option for the three dot, and from there you can place the sell order. In the sell order, you can place the stop loss order. So whenever you are placing the sell order, so I'll just show you how you can do it. Okay, this limit price, okay, for the stop loss, so it will be valid for that. The limit price, and you will see there is an option for the trigger price. So into that, suppose if I have a position into any Nifty, okay, I'll just click on that. Nifty, if I have a buy position into the Nifty 24,800 P, if I want to place the stop loss order, suppose if I have bought this 24,800 P at 100 rupees, I want to place the order at 55. So what I can do, I can place this 55, okay, charges and more, trigger price, and this I can place the stop loss order for that. This this is the one way to put the stop loss into that. Other way is that you when you are buying that option, okay, so that time you can enable this JTT. Okay, if you want to place only the stop loss, just remain there with that and untick this trigger price. So only the stop loss at the time of the buying of any contract, your stop loss will place. And if you want to place the target and stop loss both, it can be placed on the same screen. Now, if you have bought that any contract and you have not placed a GTT, so from where you can do it? So you can do it from here also. If you have added the stock into this, so from here you can create the GTT for this. If you have bought it, you can for the you want to place the sell stop loss order in terms of the sell. Just click here. You can create the sell order. Okay, and if you want to put the stop loss from the option chain, you can do it from here. On the option chain, you will see there is an option for the GTD. From here, you can place the stop loss order. So if you have bought that position, you have bought this Nifty contract, you can place the sell order of the GTD. If you have sold that contract, so you can place the buy order as the GTD as a stop loss. Thank you for all to coming on this webinar. Okay, so this is basically the step by step guide session to use the watch list for your trades and the investment. Okay, thank you all for this for your time to coming on this webinar.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.